Okay, before this video goes on, I think it's really important that I say this, that like, I know education and like quite controversial in the self-development world where people are like, oh, you don't need education, and like, oh, look at Bill Gates, he dropped out of university and became a billionaire. But let's not forget that Bill Gates dropped out of Harvard. He did not drop out of BC. He didn't drop out of any like poor uni, and he dropped out because his business was already doing well and popping off. Now a lot of you would see these people being dropouts and use it as an excuse to be lazy. And you'd be like, oh, this person dropped out of school, so I can drop out too. No, you're just being lazy and you don't want to work hard and to be able to become successful. You don't understand that dropping education and starting businesses is not the easy way out. It's more harder to not go through the traditional route of going through education, which is why the importance of this video, I'm making this video. Especially if you're, you know, and you come from underprivileged backgrounds and you're third world countries and you have the access to education, please be educated. I literally went to a networking event today where I spoke to people who are part of big businesses. I don't have the names of the businesses, but they're like working finance and banking, asset management, investment banking. And one important thing they all said is that you need to work hard, like especially in school. You will never regret working hard. You will never regret putting effort, but what you will regret in the future is not working hard enough. So work so hard to a point where you can never be like, I didn't work hard enough. Education, yeah, the government messed it up in the education system. They don't teach you the things that you should learn or the things that are actually valuable in life. But education is, especially if you're underprivileged, is going to be the way that you become rich. Because trust me, let's say you are like already being discriminated because you're a woman, because you're black, because you're Asian, because you're disabled. You're already being discriminated because of that. And imagine trying to enter this big business world, this corporate world, for already all these things setting you back and you're not educated. Of course they're gonna pick the person who's educated over you. And until your business is properly going up, you're making like millions per year, that's when people take you seriously. But going out of school and starting a business on the side is not the easy way out. Nothing good comes by easy routes, because like I've said a million times and everybody knows this, but the good things do not come easy. Good things do not come easy, which is why you have to persist, you have to persevere, you have to have desire, and that desire has to be strong, and you have to persist, and you have to have a good plan. This is everything I've literally learned in Think and Grow Rich. But like I said, dropping out of school, dropping out of college, not trying hard in school is not going to be the easy way. Oh, I'm just going to start a dropshipping business. You think it's easy? You think it's easy? Because all these people on TikTok who are telling you that, oh, it's so easy to make a dropshipping business. I made £1 million per year. Please buy my course. If they're asking you to buy their flipping course, I don't think they made £1 million, did they? If they made £1 million, they wouldn't be asking you to buy their course. Because obviously, like, it's just all a scam. Like, oh, it's so easy. Look at me. Bro, they're trying to sell you something to make more money because they're not making that money. Guys, you know how easy it is for people to lie on the camera? Do you know how... Bro, I can literally go up to London right now, walk in some rich hotel and say, I literally rent out for one day, make like so many videos and be like, oh, I'm the richest guy on, like, I make so much money. You guys will believe anything on the internet nowadays, and you think that, oh, becoming rich now is the most easiest thing. Get rich quick schemes. If you get rich quick, you'll lose your money quick. But anyways, that's the end of my tangent, that's the end of my rant. But I just wanted to say this quickly before this video started. Guys, my name is Mariam. I'm just a girl who likes to talk about self-improvement and improving your life and becoming the best version of yourself and becoming the it girl or it boy. If you're listening on my podcast, hey guys, welcome back to the It Girl Diaries. Now let's get on with this video. Get your priorities straight. So, you know, you have school, but you also want to level up in your self-improvement journey. But think about which one you're going to prioritize first. Are you going to prioritize school? Or are you going to prioritize doing a business? Are you going to prioritize going to the gym, or you're going to prioritize making a business? But get your priorities straight, because trust me, I've been through it, trying to juggle school with trying to make businesses on the side. When you put your full attention on something, that's when it grows. It's better for you to do really good at one thing than to do 50 things and just be mid at it. It's better for you to focus just on school, do really well in school, than for you to do okay, like get by with school and then like have a business that's kind of flopping but not like it's not really doing well, or like going to the gym but you're going like twice like a month. Like, no, you want to improve yourself or improve school, find one thing and focus just on that one thing for the next, I don't know, 2 years, 1 year, 6 months. If you have exams, just focus on that thing. If you are living your dream life right now, what would you do? And I know a lot of us young people like to fantasize about the future, but how we're gonna be rich in the future, and how we're gonna be financially free in the future. But what about right now? Because you are supposed to be living the dream life that yourself 2 years ago was dreaming about. You're supposed to be living your best life that yourself 5 years ago was thinking about. Oh, when I'm 16 or when I'm 18, I'm gonna be living my best life. But no, you're thinking, oh, when I'm 27, I'm going to be living my best life. And then we get to 27, you're like, oh, when I'm 35, like, it's just going to keep going on and on and on and on. So you need to build your dream life now. And regardless when you're in school, whatever, you're thinking that, oh, when I get out of school, I have my dream life. You cannot say things like that, because what happens after school? You're going to be like, oh, when I've made this business, I want to have my dream life. Oh, when I find my perfect wife, when I find my fucking husband, my perfect husband, I'm going to have my dream life. Stop letting your things around you in your life determine whether you can get your dream life or not. You can be going to school and have your dream life. Don't let just because you go to school determine whether or not you can have your dream life. Do you know how many people in the world who go to school and have their dream life? Do you know how many people who are rich but they're still in uni? How many people have many businesses but they're still in school? Doing well in school, shall I tell you what? Because they probably only work on their businesses after they finish working on their schoolwork. As you're young, you're still in school, this is the most perfect time for you to fail. You must fail. And you're probably like thinking, why, like, what's this guy talking about? What do you mean I have to fail? I'm trying to succeed here, telling me to fail? No, but because you're young, you don't have that many responsibilities. Because you're young, what's the most that can happen? You will start a business, it fails, okay. But at least, like, you don't have bills to pay when you're young. Like, if the business fails, oh well, it's not like your life depends on it. The best time for you to fail. And even if you start a business and it doesn't work, at least you had the skills to set up a website, market your website, learn about the algorithm of TikTok if that's what you're marketing on. Even though what you wanted the business for, or what you wanted this certain thing to do, the outcome didn't come out like you wanted it to, you still learn the skills, and that's going to be valuable in the future when you do want to build an actual business that does succeed. So this is the best time to be trying out things. Think about me now. I'm starting a YouTube channel. I started my YouTube channel at 14. And the reason why I didn't wait until, when I'm 18, I get back cameras, because I knew that by the time I get to my adulthood, I wouldn't have enough time for it. And then, like, I wouldn't have time to know that if it goes wrong or goes right. Like, I wouldn't have the time to keep uploading, hoping and praying that the videos go viral. But now that I'm younger, I have a bit more time, like, and by the time I'm like 18, 20, the videos I would have posted over the years and years before would have compounded, and then I had a big channel, which is why I decided this off early. So if you want to build something in the future, start early. Don't wait until I have this. I could have waited until I had a better camera. I could have waited until I got Final Cut Pro. I could have waited, but no, because I am gaining the skills as I go. If I got Final Cut Pro, if I got the camera, but I don't have the skills. I don't know how to record a video. I don't know how to talk to a camera. Split your life into like different sections, so you can have academic, social, spiritual, financial, and I want you to have maximum three goals of what you want to achieve in each thing, or that you want to achieve this year. Because a lot of us, we make like loads and loads of goals and we barely end up achieving any of them. But when you just have 1 or 2 goals, all your effort and all your mind on these like 2 things, and like it's best for you to have 4 different sections and then have like two or 3 different goals in each one. So for the 4 sections, you can focus on the 4 different quarters of the year, so like the 12-week year. So like January to March, like you're focusing on your academics. Then March to June, you're focusing on your spiritual. Then June to September, you're working on your financial. Then September to December, you're working on your physical. Because I'm not trying to do all of those 4 things at once. By the end of the year, you would have only grown 25% in each one. But if you worked on one goal for like 3 months, you'll probably go from like 0 to at least 75. So much by the end of the year, you would have been 75% better in every single area of your life by the end of the year. Can you imagine that? I know you're probably telling me that,
I hate school, I get bullied, everybody's mean to me, that I hate it here, I can't wait for me to get out, I can't believe they turned me, I should focus on school.
Well. Whether or not you like it, you're gonna have to go to school. Otherwise, your parents gonna go to jail. but you're in there regardless of if you like it or not, so you may as well just make it worthwhile while you're there. And also be grateful for the fact that you had the chance to get educated, because some people's dream life, their dream is to literally just be educated and go to school like you. As much as we say the education system is messed up, everything they teach us we don't need it for real life, they should teach this in school, they shouldn't teach that in school, whatever, don't deny that, let's say you were born the way you are, your parents didn't put you in school and you knew nothing that you learned from school, you would literally be a walking talking egg. You wouldn't know how to write, you wouldn't know how to read, you wouldn't know, like, there's some things that you learn in school, but it's just like, you don't need it in your life, but it's just fascinating for you to know. And think about it. You become a business owner, but you don't want to be known as a high school dropout, because let's say you're trying to create connections with this big corporate company, which is actually registered and, you know, has like, is known globally around the world. They would rather have someone who's graduated from university and has a degree on what you're talking about, educated, rather than someone who's just a flipping high school dropout and has like made 10k a month. Like, being educated gives you credibility, it gives you reliability. So no matter how much you hate school and try your best. And if your best is getting C's at the end of the year, you tried your best. If your best is getting A's at the end of the year, you tried your best. But you put all this effort and trying your best in school means that you can also put the discipline, put the effort and the time to try your best in a business. Try your best in building your dream body. So don't think about it as just, oh, it's just school, like this is not going to mean anything. You are training yourself to be focused and be able to sit at a desk and write one thing for like 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours straight without getting distracted. You are training your mind to think different ways, you know, building your brain power. So make yourself more creative. So when you're trying to think of new business ideas, when you're trying to work on your business, you can stay focused, you're creative, your mind is open, you're in a flow state. So this is why you should try your best in school, because no matter how much you hate your subject, you're gaining the skills that you will need in the future. Okay, now I'm going to talk about like time management, self-improvement and school. So like, obviously you wake up early in the morning and you come home late from school and you're like tired and But I'm going to tell you some little things you can do like every single day that isn't part of like the 4 big quarters, but it still enhances your day like every single day. So like reading 10 pages of a book every night. I'm reading Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And you, like, depending on how fast a reader that you are, like it takes me like 10 minutes to read 10 pages. But you're reading your book every single night. You may be thinking that, oh, but like how's that gonna help me? First of all, reading build your attention span back up, especially if it's a non-fiction book. And we all know nowadays that TikTok has messed up our attention span with the, you know, times 2 speed, and you're just tapping. You've probably been tapping this YouTube video. Don't tell me how I know, I just know. First of all, you'll get your attention span back up. Second of all, you're gaining the knowledge. And third of all, you're building discipline. So just by picking up a book, opening your eyes, opening a page and looking at the words on the page, you are already building 3 things in your life. If you're reading a book about, I don't know, how to level up socially, let's think about how to win friends and influence people. 10 pages, you gain the 3 things I told you. But then the next day, while you're in school, because you're in a social environment, you're talking to people, you can apply your tips the next day. And if you didn't go to school, you wouldn't be able to do that. I mean, you would, but like, no one's gonna force you to go out your bed and go to the streets and talk to random people that you do not know. And you're probably scared as fuck to do that. So as much as you're reading, you're going the next day straight to applying it, sort of just being a passive learner, a passive reader. So here is my journal. I literally just write like a page a day. And what that helps you with, it helps with your mental, get things off your mind, do pen to paper. It makes your thoughts so much more coherent. And you know, when you're in your head, you're just thinking and you just go spiraling and you don't really understand your thoughts. When you write them down, everything becomes so much more clearer. That's one thing. Second of all, when you write about gratitude, that obviously enhances your life. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrations, like on the vibration scale. So when you're saying your gratitude every single day, your quality of life just instantly becomes better, because you're more focused on the things that you have in your life more than the things that you don't have in your life. And that's how more things will start magically coming into your life. And another thing that I also like to do is affirmations every single day. You all know how good affirmations are for you. Things that you tell yourself every day, so things that you become, write them down. The things that you write down every single day, the things that you become. So another 3 things you get just from picking up a pen, putting it to paper and writing down the things that are on your mind. Thing you can do every single day, 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, like 30 seconds. Get a mat and just stretch when you wake up and before you go to bed. I could list all the benefits of yoga and stretching, but I'm pretty sure you already know that. Also, just sets off your body for the right tone of the day. You can do on the way to school, on the bus, you know, walking to school, walking between classes. If you don't like reading, which you should actually try and force yourself to like reading, because I hated reading and now I fucking love it. But another thing you can do is listen to... I had to mute this because of background noise, but I was basically saying that you can listen to podcasts, especially like on the way to school, when you're getting ready in the morning, because it's a great way to learn knowledge and to get free access to information all around the world, and it saves you time and it saves you money. A lot of you guys be complaining that the education system is messed up and like the knowledge that they give us is so bad, but you don't try and get more knowledge. Like, just sit there complaining that, oh, it's like, I don't want to learn about flipping mitosis, I don't want to learn about calculus, trigonometry, but you don't try and learn anything else. You just suck it up. So what's the point of you complaining if you're not going to do anything about it? Like, hello? What? Also, another reminder is that like you're always going to be up and down, especially with your school and self-improvement. Like you would have to make a trade-off, and you will have to sacrifice. You might have to sacrifice your self-improvement journey just for you to focus on school. You might have to sacrifice school. Just know there's always going to be a trade-off, but just because you're making a temporary sacrifice now doesn't mean that that thing that you stopped earlier is ever gonna like go away, or like not, you can't improve it further in the future. In pajamas filming this video as a young person, and you're ambitious, you're driven, you're creative, you know, you are full of energy, you just want to do, but sometimes you have to slow down, focus on one thing at a time, and then the best results will come. School is not against, well, kind of is against you, but take your weakness or take your setback and turn it into your biggest comeback. Minor setback, major comeback. Okay, I'm just trying out my house right now. But your greatest enemy, school, and become an academic weapon and slay that bitch. Absolutely slay it. Become an exam slayer and just a slayer of the world in general. Okay, anyways guys, I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram to join my GC, where we talk about self-improvement and becoming the best version of yourself. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye y'all.